All right, so again, my name is Roger Peterson, the Executive Director, Wendell Chamber of Commerce. We're excited to have you here this evening for our annual banquet and annual meeting. We have opportunities to discuss and learn about some of what we did last year, as well as a little bit about what we're doing next year. But certainly a big piece of this tonight is to recognize some of the businesses and very special individuals that make the Wendell Chamber and our town a wonderful place to work, eat, and live. Work, eat, and live, yeah. But, you know, as always, our sponsors are critical to the success of the Chamber and our events. So this evening we have 3 of our Main Street sponsors for this evening's banquet. And at this time, I'm going to ask Chad Ray, the Provost of the Wake Tech Community College East Campus, to say a few words and to introduce the next part of our program. Chad?
Thank you, Roger. And thank you all for allowing Wake Tech to be your workforce development partner. We're very excited to be in Wendell. We're growing. We've opened up in the fall of last year. We have several offerings that we have on the campus. The slide up there, you can see some of the things that are going on. Very active campus, even though it's brand new. We have about 1,100 students each semester, fall and this spring, that are currently on campus. We have a fully staffed care center, and what that is, that's the wraparound services we provide to our students that may need a gas card, food pantry, financial management help. They just kind of do it all. So really there to support all of our students. You'll also see on the campus, we're building out our partnership with Elizabeth City State University. That partnership is between Wake Tech and them to do program articulation where our students can transfer down to them related to drones, the UAS, unmanned aerial systems, as well as tying into our public safety and criminal justice programs that we have at the college. And we're winning awards. The Energy Center there on East Campus was given the Green Globes Project of the Year. We're very excited about that, and that recognizes the efforts that we've put forward in sustainability for building out the campus. Currently, we're offering a lot of gen ed on the campus. With being new, we have to come in, we have to set up, so we're offering a lot of general education classes, a lot of university transfer, specifically our Associate of Engineering. We are the biggest feeder of engineering transfer students into NC State from Wake Tech, so we're very proud of that. We also have on the campus in our public safety simulation complex, we have our emergency medical science degree that we offer there. And the public safety simulation complex, if you guys were able to see it when we did our open house, it's an amazing building. We're training thousands of people, law enforcement, first responders, all across the nation. So very exciting stuff going on there. Things to be looking for. We are building an advanced technology center. We just had our topping out ceremony last week, hoisting the last piece of steel up. It's going to be completed early spring next year. We're still about a year away, but that will house everything for advanced manufacturing and biotechnology with a focus on biomanufacturing. So that's what will be housed in that building. We have our fire and rescue center that's being built that we're probably going to start building on it in the spring of this year. And it'll run into early mid next year sometime. And that will be another unique building, much like our public safety simulation complex, where it's a one-of-a-kind fire training building in the state, maybe the nation. So we're very proud to be able to have that on our campus as well. And lastly, we're putting in a drone pavilion. So if you ever think of like Topgolf, where you got these big nets around, we're building a pavilion so we can train other people on how to fly drones, get their license, but do it in a safe area so that we're not hurting anyone. So this is what we're offering just on the East Campus. Wake Tech is big. We're happy to be your workforce development partner. We offer a whole lot more. If you need anything else, please see me or any one of my teammates here at the front table, and we'll be happy to connect with you guys. So now, at this time, I'm honored to introduce Miss Sarah Beth Howard. Miss Wendell, she will sing our national anthem. And if I could ask you all to please rise if you're able.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now, Sarah Beth will only be in that job 1 year, so who wants to do it next year? Now, Al White typically does our Pledge of Allegiance, and he wasn't able to be here tonight, but I asked him if he'd be ready to sing the national anthem next year, and he said he's already not going to be here next year because of that. So thank you very much, Sarah Beth. I hope a lot of you had a chance to meet some of the ladies that come up through the Miss Wendell, Miss Eglin organization and their pageants. Great women doing great things. So thanks for being here tonight. So tonight, you, the members of the Chamber of Commerce, are really all of the honored guests. After all, we're here to celebrate your collective accomplishments. But I do want to take a minute, though, and introduce some special guests with us here this evening. So I'd like to hold your applause until all of these folks are introduced. And I'm used to seeing them sitting down, but I saw them all walking around, so I have no idea where they're sitting tonight. So from the office of Congresswoman Deborah Ross, we're joined by Jackie Gonzalez. So you have to stand up first, Jackie. I'm sorry, you're going to have to do that. I didn't see, stay standing, we'll all clap for everybody when we finish. I didn't see James Robertson here. Did he get here? Okay. From the office of Senator Dan Blue is Fred Aiken. Fred's here someplace. I saw him. There he is. He's hiding in the back. Okay. Fred, stay up. Now we Jackie, stand back up. All right. One of our Wake County Commissioners, Don Miles, here. And then you already met Miss Wendell, Sarah Beth Howard. Miss Wendell's teen, Hallie Powell. And Miss Eglin, Ashton Thomas. So let's hear it for all of our distinguished guests this evening. Okay, now you can sit down. Thank you very much, and thanks for being here tonight to join us. So I'm also honored to welcome and really to profoundly thank our volunteers. These are the people that did so much to make our events, programs, welcome bags, and other activities happen. With a staff of 3, we certainly would not be able to do everything that we have accomplished this past year, by any stretch of the imagination. So I'd like to ask anyone who volunteered this year at an event, whether it's at an event, delivering and packing welcome bags, supporting our office operations, or any other way, to please stand up. Our volunteers, please stand up. Come on. I'll call you out by name if I have to. There's a lot more than that. I'll start calling names. Sit down. I see some people in the back there that didn't stand up, but there's a lot of volunteers, more than stood up, trust me, who make this happen, and we really want to say thank you to all of them. Also, our annual banquet committee has been meeting for the past few months to develop the concept for tonight, and how do you think they did? I hope you enjoyed our taste of Wendell tonight. Certainly that wouldn't have happened without a lot of support. But I also want to take a minute to thank those who participated in our Wendell yesterday, Wendell today, Wendell tomorrow presentations to the Wendell Historical Society. If you caught, we're looking at Wendell in 1947. The significance in 1947 is what? That was the founding of the Wendell Chamber of Commerce. 75 years ago now, 77 years ago now. So this is an organization that's been around a long time. It's done a lot of great things, and it's because of a lot of great people. Our Wendell Wendell Historical Society came together and put that together, so thank you for being here tonight, for contributing. We're glad to have you here. Our town planning department put together the Wendell Tomorrow presentation. I hope you had a chance to look at that, because if you're not aware, the town is changing rapidly, and it's going to continue to change a lot more before this chamber becomes 100 years old. So thank you very much, Brian, Stephanie, Matt, I hope I didn't miss anybody, Mark, for pulling that together tonight. Great stuff. I do want to recognize probably stars of the evening, if you will. Tonight we had 6 different members of the chamber who came together to prepare and share the local meal, which you just enjoyed. So I'm going to ask some of them to stand up. Many of them still sitting exhausted where they finished serving. But we had Ashendale Gastropub. Darcy and Joe Hahn are here. They're in the back. Is your son? If you don't know the story about where the name Ashendale comes from, you got to ask them, okay? City Barbecue, Jane, Michelle are here, and from Falls Locals, Matt Gainser is someplace, maybe, there he is, thank you, Matt. Farmhouse Cafe, Patrick Cowden, thank you, sir, thank you, Chef. From the Parkside Restaurant, Todd Henderson, thank you, sir. And over here, Carolina Brewing, Jason Howard and Ben Fisher. So I hope you'll agree with me. There's a lot to be excited about here in Wendell's entertainment scene, and these folks are certainly a big piece of it. I want to take 1 minute to recognize also all of our sponsors in total. 36 different organizations came together to be sponsors this evening. You'll hear from our 3 Main Street sponsors. I do want to also point out some of the folks that have contributed kind of in kind. If you got to see Miguel, the September photo over here, and his son, they've done a great job. Hope you had fun going to see them. Southern Pearl Boutiques, Becky, Mike, these balloon things don't just happen, trust me. There's a reason I don't do them. So Becky, Mike, thank you very much. And I also have to say thank you to the man behind the curtain. Mike Dunn and his wife Tracy were here all day setting up the audio visual. I think they've done a tremendous job. So Mike, this is for you. All right. So again, all of you make this sponsor, this kind of an evening happen. So thanks for your contributions. Right now though, it is time to give away some of these raffle baskets. At this time, I'd like to introduce Patrick Cowden. Patrick was president of your Chamber of Commerce for 2024. Patrick.
And thank you again. My name's Patrick Cowden. I'm the chef and owner of the Farmhouse Cafe, and I've been honored to be able to serve as the president of the board of directors this last year in 2024. The chamber's been pretty busy this last year. There are a lot of new things that we implemented, from cool events like the sporting plays, the organization of the Women's Business Alliance, other new committees like our Strategic Planning Committee and the Government Affairs Committee. There are a number of things that we actually were able to accomplish in 2024. One of the things that, the way we could not be able to do this is, not have volunteers, people to serve on committees. Implore anyone to, get on a committee, find out how you can help with the chamber and developing and planning more and more cool events for the chamber members. One of the keys also to this are the board of directors, who put a lot of time and effort into helping run these committees and to network and really promote the chamber and your businesses. I'd like to recognize three that their terms are up this year. If you would stand, please. Susie Cunningham, Caitlin Ward, and Todd Faulkner. If you would stand to be recognized, they're rolling off this year. And we thank you very much for your service, and please remain standing, because this chamber has, as Roger mentioned, going on 77, 78 years long and strong, and it couldn't be done without people serving as boards of directors, past presidents. So if you've ever served with the board as a director or a president, please join, so we can join these three in standing, so we can recognize your service.
Come on, stand up.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for your service. At this time, I'd like to recognize our new president, Tanya Edwards with First Citizens Bank, to join me. She gets the gavel for this year. Tanya, it's all you.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Good evening and welcome again. I hope you all enjoyed the food and the displays. Again, I'm Tanya Edwards, First Citizens Bank, and your president of the Wendell Chamber. I do want to just say that I am honored to represent the chamber, the community, and the members. So thank you. It is now my honor. I'd like to introduce to you our 2025 Board of Directors who will join me on the stage. We have our past president, Patrick Cowden, who just spoke. President-elect Steve Berry. Treasurer Caleb Sanderson. Secretary Gabby Rubio. We will now welcome Brian Batchelor. TJ Mack. Katrina Mills. Keenan Coke. Kim Rayner. And Miss Vicki Whitley. Please join me in congratulating and thanking your board of directors. At this time, I'd like to call the 2025 annual meeting of the Wendell Chamber of Commerce to order. I'll now ask our Executive Director, Roger Peterson, to update us on the Chamber's 2024 accomplishments and 2025 plans.
Thank you, Tanya. Congratulations. I mean, if you wanted to stand up there for the whole thing, you could.
I got it.
All right. See the notes here. Okay. Well, we've, as Patrick and Tanya alluded to, we've had a lot that's gone on in the chamber. I'm going to kind of try to hit this quickly, so as not to bore you all too much. But one area that we focused, Patrick mentioned a strategy committee has been developed, and we created a strategic plan. We had not had one of these, as best I could tell, for at least 8 or 9 years. My thanks to those who put them together many years ago, but we're very excited about the strategic plan. We have 3 pillars, a grand total of 30 different initiatives under those, 9 of which we focused on in 2024, and help us move forward in a way that we try to make sense. Because really what I was asking the strategy committee to do is answer this question. If Wendell is growing and changing, how should the chamber grow and change? That's the question we're trying to answer with the strategic plan. I'm very excited about it. We'll be meeting in March to update it. It looks out 36 months. Any of y'all that are interested in it, either seeing it or participating in it more, please let us know. But some of the things that come out of that strategic plan that you'll see this coming year are from the advocacy pillar. We'll be doing an elected officials reception in the springtime, and then prior to the municipal elections, we will hold a candidates forum, so those will both happen with the chamber. And then we also have a young professionals group. Kaylee Riker is stepping up to lead that. Wave your hand, Kaylee. So if you're a lot younger than me and you're interested, young professionals might be for you. It's typically 39 and under. And since I'm 42, I can't be in it, I'm told. But they'll be doing some great things. Education focus for that group, community service, and some networking. So looking forward to that. Again, that all comes out of our strategic plan. In the category of membership, I will point you towards the infographic that's on your table. I've got a copy of it someplace here. It looks a little bit like this, and if you see this on your table, you've got some of the highlights of what happened in 2024. Many new members, 89 to be specific. If you're part of a new member, as far as you know, can you raise your hand, please, if you're a new member of the chamber this year? A lot of you out there, you can't see all the hands, but welcome. Welcome, and we're glad you're here. Several of our new members are here participating as some of our restaurant vendors. So again, thank you very much. So a lot of new member activity. In the area, we mentioned events. To give you a flavor for what we're talking about, in the past, in 2024, we had 75 different events. These are networking events, ribbon cuttings. If you can do the math, that's about 1.5 a week. So it's been keeping us busy. It's been keeping some of you busy, but hopefully it's been beneficial to you. Again, we don't do these things just for fun, our fun. We do it because we think they're beneficial to you, our members, and we will be doing more than that this coming year. Last year, some of the new things that we did, I think Patrick already mentioned the Sporting Clays event. We did that out at Rose Hill. That was a lot of fun. We'll be doing that again. On the flip side of your infographic is a calendar. It's got a lot of detail for the first half of the year and some of the highlights for the second half, where you see the Sporting Clays back in there on October 24th. We did start a morning networking session called Coffee Connection. We do that every other month. For those where 8:30 in the morning is a better time to get together and network, and you're all welcome to join us for any of these things. Patrick also mentioned the East Wake Women's Business Alliance. I've been really excited about this. It's a partnership with the Zebulon Chamber of Commerce Our first event was held in April last year. We've had more than 140 women participate in some of the different activities of the group. So a lot of energy, and they will be getting together next month. This just came through my email today, and as you can imagine, I was doing a lot of things today, not really focusing on my email. But we'll be doing a networking event in February. I think it's February 11th at Norris Brewing over in Zebulon. But you'll see more details about that. I already alluded to some of the new things that we'll see in 2025, so I'm not going to repeat those, but Caleb Sanderson has stepped up to lead our Government Affairs Committee. I'm really excited about some of the things we're doing there. In the world of marketing, again, if you look at your infographic, there are a lot of numbers on here. I don't know if you understand them all. I wrote them, so I understand some of them. One that's interesting to me, has always amazed me, is the one in the top right. You know, if you're a member of the Chamber of Commerce, your business is listed in our business directory. And what this is telling you is that the names of our businesses showed up in search results 173,000 times. 265 members, you can do some math there and find out that's a lot of times for every business. And related to that is this one, the white box down in the third row, which is profile visits. More than 40,000 times people came to our website and went to look at your information that you've got on our website, just your information. That's a lot. So people are using our website, but our social media presence continues to grow and get strong. With our Facebook reach has grown, more than doubled in the past year. I'm very excited about discoverwendell.com, the website we put together with NetLet Web Development. Thank you, Brian Batchelor. But that's in the first year, more than 8,800 users have gone there. So a lot of things going on in that world, and it's getting your name out there. So if you've got specific things you're interested in, talk to us about it. We can try to leverage these to your benefit. The last thing are the welcome bags. As you see on here, we did 821. Now if you come by our office, there's still a bunch of bags in the office, so that's part of the 821 we still got to deliver. But these go to new residents in Wendell, anybody with Wendell zip code, so down into Archer Lodge, up Roseville Road. But if you're interested in getting your name into the hands of new residents in town, it's a great way to do it. So talk to us more about that if you're interested. And then finally, in the world of finances, for the first time, our chamber had a revenue in excess of $200,000 last year. So thank you to all of you for that. One of the things that we've been working towards strategically is to build up an operating reserve that would cover one year's worth of our operating expenses. So if we just tried to do business and didn't have any events. So this year we started the year 2024 at 59% of our operating expense in the reserve. We finished at 68%. So some great progress during the year. So thanks again to all of you for that accomplishment. And with that, Madam President, I'll turn it back to you.
All right, and again, I just want to say thank you to our members, our volunteers. Again, all of that would not be possible without you. So again, thank you. Is there any new business to come before the membership? All right. Is there a motion to adjourn our meeting? Is there a second? All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it, and this 2025 annual membership meeting of the Wendell Chamber of Commerce is adjourned. With that, we will now give out some more raffle baskets and awards. Daphne? Michelle? All right. It is now time to recognize several of our organizations and individuals that make our business and our town special. At this time, I would like to welcome our second Main Street sponsor, Universal Chevrolet, to introduce this portion of the program. Representing Universal Chevy is Carly Rye.
Hello, there we go. I'm better walking around. Raise your hand if you were here last year. Good, glad to see all of you back here. Okay, do me a quick favor because all of you are looking so nice. Turn to the person to your right and tell them they are going to put the Oscars to shame, that they are looking good. The Oscars is at the beginning of March. You do look good. Make sure you get a picture because I want to see those pictures on Facebook. So I hope you enjoyed the past, the present, and the future, and that you were able to go to some of those tables. But in 1947, Universal Chevrolet was downtown Wendell. The war had ended in 1945, and we're selling cars like crazy. Anything you could get your hands on. And actually, Main Street, downtown Wendell, you may not know this, but we had 3 car dealerships down there. Right where the ATM is, by the First Citizens Bank, was a Ford dealership. And where our current sales office is at Universal Chevrolet was a Chrysler dealership. And then where our current parts department is, where our service bay is, where we work on your cars, that was a Chevrolet dealership. So there was 3 car dealerships, and their cars are being brought in right on the railroad, downtown Main Street. We had our parts department there, where now is a parts department, and there was this bench outside, and that was like the local hangout. When everybody got off of work, they'd gather on the bench, and everybody would talk about their day. And where Tappet is, and Aubrey's, and all those stores, those didn't exist. That was just an empty field. The car that year, 1947, was the Style Master. You want to take a guess on how much we sold it for? $1,100 will get you a brand new spanking car. And Mr. Paul and Mr. Al's dad, Wallace White, and his brother Durwood, they were operating business, and they had a goal to provide the best customer service possible. Now that year, they sold 1,000 cars. 1,000 cars out of Wendell. That's a lot of cars. And in the parking lot where all of our cars are now, that was actually a hotel, Rigsby Hotel. And the bricks of that hotel is now the bricks of the Lions Club. That's pretty cool, right? So you fast forward to today, we've been there for 93 years. We're the second oldest business in downtown Wendell. But we still got to give it up to Bridger's Coal and Farm Supply, because they've been there for 100 years. But Chevrolet remains the brand leader in the automotive industry. And I can't promise that we're going to bring back white wall tires or that we're going to be able to sell you an $1,100 car. But the same business goals of 1947 remain. And that's for us to give you the best customer service. Now, yes, we got a lot of property in Wendell, but that's because the average person has 2.4 cars. So we got to have a good selection for you when you want to go buy a car. But we also are extremely connected to Wendell. Anything from judging science fairs, to volunteering at the senior center, to giving blood, we're plugged in more than ever. And you might not have been there in 1947 to experience all of that, but I want you to experience the difference of doing business with a car dealership that's on Main Street, downtown Wendell. Because we're not just a dealership, we're the gateway to Wendell. You can drop your car off with us, you can get a meal, you can get a coffee, you can go bowling, you can go to an outdoor concert, you can really discover Wendell, like Roger mentioned. We're gonna give you top-notch service, but our marketing strategy is not just selling cars. We're selling the charm and the convenience of Wendell. So I want you to know that when you do business with us and you come and get your car service, because let's be real, this cold weather has, I don't know, has anybody had a dead battery lately? We're there for you. But when you come and get your car service, you are contributing to the growth and the success of downtown Wendell. So when it comes to anything transportation related, we'd love the opportunity to help you. Now, each year, the Chamber recognizes a couple businesses that are really contributing to the town. And these awards are voted on by the Chamber members, by you. So right now, we're going to hear about the top 5 vote getters. So please put your hands together for me, and let's congratulate and recognize and celebrate these businesses. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Carly, and thank you, Universal Chevy. Can't wait to get one of those $1,100 cars. Well, actually, I do have an $1,100 car. I know exactly what it is. Okay. It is time now to give out some of these trophies that you see up here. As Carly mentioned, we identified the members, the businesses, so the businesses whose names were on the ballot were those who have sponsored events, provided volunteers. There were more than 70 businesses on the ballot in 5 different categories. We put the vote out via our newsletter. Hopefully you're seeing that every other Tuesday. If you don't see it, check your spam folder. I always say that. But let's get right to it. We had more than 100 votes cast, so the decisions are really those of you in this room. So if you don't like the decisions, don't come see me. No, these are great businesses. There are a lot of great choices, and why don't we go ahead and get right down to it. We did exclude from consideration anybody that received an award, a similar award last year. So for the first award, the Business Award for a business or organization in health and wellness goes to Wendell Eye Care. You can both come up. Come on up, Janelle. I hear they're really good. My eyes do okay, so I haven't had to go there much. But I did go see John this year for the first time, hopefully the last time. Congratulations. There you go. Let's come on over here. We'll take a picture. All right.
Okay. The Business Award for a business or organization in food and beverage is awarded to Aubrey and Petey's.
You can go start making breakfast now if you want. In case you're not aware, the Taste of Wendell continues tomorrow morning, but it's not included in the price of tonight's ticket. Go see Petey. Bring cash. Okay, the Business Award for a business or organization in services is presented to KS Bank. So our local branch manager, Justin Waddell, was going to be here with his wife tonight. They did not make it because of weather and kids, some combination of the two. But KS Bank has been a great partner, and hopefully you had a chance last year to attend our business after hours in September as part of their celebration of 100 years in business at KS Bank. So we will stop by and present that to them later on.
Okay, business award for business or organization in the community is being awarded to, drumroll, Wake Tech Community College.
So Chad, it wasn't just your presentation that earned you that award, just so you know. It really has been great though. I hope you had a chance to find ways to connect with Wake Tech. There's so many different things that they're doing in town. Coming up, starting next week, right Matt? Is our Launch Wendell program. That's the educators, the teachers, if you will, professors come from Wake Tech. We have a class of 20 students going through the training for 10 weeks. One of the aspects of that program is a mentorship program. I'm going to put in a plug here. If you're interested in being a mentor, what happens as students graduate, we pair them with a mentor who's able to maybe help provide insight and experience from what they've been through, or to connect them to other people who may be able to assist with the challenge that these graduates are facing as they kind of open or run relatively new businesses. So thank you very much. We're excited to have you here in Wendell. Okay, the last business award is for a business or organization in retail, and that goes to Auto Direct Sales and Service. So I mentioned Andrea's here because her daughter's event got canceled, so, and she's here with her daughter.
At this time, I would like to invite our third Main Street sponsor, Lisa Lanier from the Sip and Shop Cafe, which just opened on Main Street last month. Lisa? Hello, thank you. And I brought my husband up here with me. So we're one of the newer places downtown Wendell, and about 8 weeks now, right? So Wendell's become very special to us. We've been living here now for 3 years, and I come from a very small town on Long Island. When I grew up there, the population was 3,822. So it's pretty small. We were one stoplight town. But one of the best things about growing up on East March is it had a beautiful downtown like Wendell. And it was always so special to go shopping. And we'd go to the bakery in the mornings, Sunday morning after church, and you get that white box tied with the string, and you just felt like part of something, and it was just so special. So at the Sip and Shop, we're trying to bring that into the downtown, and a lot of the younger kids
don't get to experience that. So with us, we do complimentary gift wrap with everything. Usually we're gift wrapping whether or not, there's always a bow on something. Unless Jason's alone, he doesn't bring that up. But we want it to be a great shopping experience. And there were some things missing in Wendell when we started living here that we had to go everywhere to get. And then we were fortunate that the building came available when it did. And we partner with all locals. It's a big shop, it's 10,000 square feet, just under. And downstairs is all furniture, very affordable, home decor. And upstairs is another 5,000 square feet of all local business owners and artisans, and it's just a great camaraderie. And then next door is our restaurant. We need some restaurants downtown, so we're excited to be offering that. We do have a full lunch and dinner menu coming your way soon. Right now we're open for pretty much bourbon and wine and charcuterie and small plates, but we should be fully ready to go after February 1st. So we hope you come check us out. I know when we first got there, we ruffled a few feathers because there was some displacement going on, to say the least. We were not aware of that, but we're glad to be there. We've been very welcomed by the chamber and all the locals, and we're so glad to be there. And on top of it, we do provide some free events for the children too. We really want to be part of the community. We did cookies and crafts with the Grinch. We will have Dr. Seuss the first week in March for the kiddos. He will not be Dr. Seuss. Yeah, Cat in the Hat will be there. So we just want to be a place for everybody to come together and feel welcome, big and small. So, as we recognize, now we're going to recognize 4 individuals who helped make Wendell special. The first 3 individuals we recognize with the Chamber of Commerce Award of Excellence for Outstanding Contributions to their business or organization. The final award of the evening will be the Town of Wendell's Mayor's Award. Join me in celebrating these individuals and all of the great people who make Wendell a wonderful place to live, work, and play.
Thank you, Lisa, and again, thank you so much for stepping in, getting involved, not only in the town, but certainly in the Chamber of Commerce. And here we are, 3 months into your store being open, and you're one of our main sponsors of an event, so thank you so much. Let's hear it for that. I am very excited about this next group of awards. We started doing this 2 years ago, so this is the 3rd time we do it. We're doing it. Recognizing those people in organizations, maybe at the frontline level or supervisory level, sometimes the people we don't actually get to have here at the banquet, sometimes they are. But, and so we've had business owners nominate individuals. So I'm going to read the citations, and when I announce the winner, I would like the winner to come up along with the person who nominated them, and we will present them with our awards of excellence. So let me read the first citation. This individual is honest, loyal, and trustworthy. They work closely with new customers on a regular basis. They're entrusted with creating a great customer experience that's so memorable and pleasing that customers return whenever they have a need for our products. They are thorough in their daily tasks and attentive to the details that are critical to us achieving our goals. They've been an integral part of our business's growth and will continue to be a key to the positive client experience of our customers. They're an ardent supporter of the Chamber of Commerce and have participated in several Chamber events over the years. The 2024 Wendell Chamber of Commerce Award of Excellence is presented to Angie Boykin of Todd Faulkner Farm Bureau. We do not tell people about these ahead of time.
No idea.
next award. Congratulations, Angie, and thank you, Todd. It is an honor to work with this individual every day. They are always positive and upbeat. Their smile positively impacts coworkers and customers alike. They possess and constantly demonstrate leadership skills that are a testament to the behavioral true north that defines who we are. They listen to understand others' points of view and readily share techniques and ideas with their teammates. They are always willing to volunteer with company events and in support of the Chamber of Commerce. They are a blessing to our business, to the Chamber of Commerce, to our team, and our community. The 2024 Wendell Chamber of Commerce Award of Excellence is presented to Osiris Hernandez Soto of First Citizens Bank. See, she always smiles. Now, for those who've been around a little while, you may remember Osiris actually interned with the Chamber of Commerce when she was finishing high school, and now is an employee of First Citizens Bank in the building next door to the Chamber of Commerce. So congratulations, Osiris, and thank you, Amy, for that recognition. And our third award of excellence. This person has helped put our business on the map, not only in Wendell, but also in Zeglin, Knightdale, Johnson County, and beyond. They have a knack for convincing people to step out of their comfort zone, make new and interesting contributions to our business. They help our business connect with the community and with other businesses in new and unique ways. They're also personally committed to a variety of charitable causes in their personal time, including the Chamber of Commerce. They're an invaluable member of our team, and we wish we had two of her. The 2024 Wendell Chamber of Commerce Award of Excellence is presented to Carly Rye of Universal Film. We're not giving you the mic again. All right, can we hear it one more time for all three of our awardees? If you know these women, you know they deserve it, and we're just very excited to recognize you tonight, so congratulations, all of you. All right, it's my honor at this time to introduce our mayor, Virginia Gray, who will present the 2024 Mayor's Award.
Good evening. I am so excited to be here tonight to present the 2024 Town of Wendell Mayor's Award. I first want to thank the Wendell Chamber of Commerce for allowing us to partner with them and make our presentation at their annual banquet. A lot of work goes into this beautiful evening, as I'm sure all of you know, and we appreciate being allowed to be part of it, and I appreciate that as well, so thank you for that. All right. The Mayor's Award was established in 1971 by Mayor Dean. It honors persons not in the public eye who play an important and positive role in our community.
They quietly go about the business of promoting Wendell, helping others, and simply being a part of solutions, all while expecting nothing in return. Our success is their reward. They are always ready to help and willing to take on jobs that others may not want. They are our go-to people, the ones we know we can count on, and we know will give us their very best because they have a servant's heart. As we move about town, we pass daily the things that benefit us that they've had a hand in creating. They do this for our benefit, not for theirs, and it's a very special group. As I was preparing for tonight, every year it's my habit to read through the list of people who've received it in past years, and glance through, of course, the nominations that I've had over the years. And the pattern that I've noticed before continues to hold true today. The recipients continue to serve the citizens of the town, even after they've been recognized. It's just who they are. These are the folks that we all see frequently out and about in Wendell, always wearing a kind smile and continuing to be a help wherever it's needed. I'm always proud to read the nomination forms and the stories they tell, and I feel so appreciative and humbled by the efforts being made on our behalf. Wendell would surely not be the same without each of these people, and their presence makes our town better. Our honoree tonight is certainly one of those people. I received such a beautiful nomination letter on their behalf that I have sprinkled parts of it throughout this, and I think you'll see because I wanted you to hear what I saw. Our nominee received a Bachelor of Theology from Shaw University Divinity School and a Bachelor of Science in Behavioral Science from Shaw University, graduating cum laude with fraternal honors as a member of the Alpha Chi fraternity, and was named Who's Who in Business in America. As a young boy, he gave his life to Christ at the Wendell First Baptist Church, where in 1957 he was installed as a deacon. In 1982, he preached his trial sermon there. In 1984, he was ordained as a minister there. And in 1986, he was installed as pastor there, where he served for 33 years. His whole lifetime has been marked inside the walls of that church. I think that's very special right here in Wendell. Proverbs 20:21 states that he who pursues righteousness and loyalty finds life, righteousness, and honor. The true definition of loyalty is God. Scripture tells us that even if we are faithless, God remains faithful. Even if a believer fails, God will remain loyal. With humble heart and faithful spirit, our nominee continues to remain loyal to God and the Wendell First Baptist Church. In service to our community, he has served as president of the Eastern Ministerial Alliance of Eastern Wake County, as a committee member for the Eastern Regional Center, on the Wake Tech Community College Board of Directors, as a member of the General Baptist State Convention of North Carolina, on the Wake Missionary Baptist Association Executive Board, on the First Citizens Board of Directors, on the William Toney Funeral Home Board of Directors, as president of the Wendell Council of Churches, as representative to the Raleigh-Wake Citizens Association, on the Town of Wendell Board of Commissioners, where he was the first black commissioner for the town of Wendell, on the committee to build the Eastern Wake Senior Center facility, on the construction committee for the Eastern Regional Center, in a leadership role in the rehabilitation of the West Town Community Project, whose first grant totaled $500,000, led his church in the construction of the first Habitat for Humanity home built in West Town, as a Town of Wendell Planning Board member, as a Wake County Planning Board member, as a Faithful Worker Lodge at the Faithful Worker Lodge number 255 of Wendell, is a lifetime member of the Wendell-Wake County branch of the NAACP, and is a member of Rotary International. He has been the recipient of of the Paul Harris Fellowship Award, a recipient of the Minister of the Year Award, and received the Herman K. Gilreach Award for Education and Community Service. Our nominee is an advocate and a fighter for those in need of a champion. He has worked tirelessly to better the lives of others, and these efforts by him have been his life's work, and it's all happened right here in Wendell. We are fortunate to have been the recipient of those efforts and enjoy the results of them every single day. We are better as a community from his presence here, and I'm proud to call him my friend, and I try to follow his good example in my own life. And I must tell you, he was nominated by his daughter, which I believe to be very special as well, to have the kind of relationship. So please join me in congratulating the winner of the 2024 Town of Wendell Mayor's Award, Reverend James Edward Lee.
I am filled and I'm honored. But I thank God for all that has been done. Had it not been for God on my side, I would not have been able to do anything. I can say that everyone who played this got me through it tonight. I come here tonight to represent another friend of mine, but they showed up, got me tonight. I thank God for you all. God bless you. Thank you, Mayor.
Reverend Lee's going to have to pray for a lot of us because a lot of tiny tales we're told to get him here tonight. That table right over there, I'm looking at y'all. So, and that one too. So, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and thank you, Reverend Lee. Let's hear it one more time for our amazing Well, this concludes our program tonight. I want to thank all of you for attending, participating, and supporting the Chamber of Commerce. I'd ask you to be careful driving home, and also ask you if you've got a minute to help put some of these chairs up and stuff. We could use a hand, because this is an organization that relies on a lot of volunteers. Thank you all, and congratulations.